Hello and welcome to the American Outback. We are going to do a little bit of field work today. As you can see, we've got small mounds of straw on the field. This is field 18, and basically last time we were running a bit of a harvest. We decided we were going to collect the straw, and we set ourselves up to do so. So basically what I've done is I have moved up our forage trailer, our loading trailer with our Nadal on the front. We have actually got near the BGA, at the actual composter, we've actually placed a interim sort of storage bunker thing that can take straw. The reason for this is because we're going to be using the straw in the gas plant and in the composter, and rather than take it all the way down to the farm and back up again, we need a storage up here. So I've used this placeable. The placeable is not that expensive, but it's by this Maurice pack. It's the multi-largos it's called. It apparently has a stupidly large fill value, but it does take pretty much everything in there, including our straw. So we will be using that for the moment to kind of act as a storage location. So what we're going to do is we're going to get ourselves all set up. I'm going to, the forage wagon is on. We get sort of turn on our wind wire. We get that lowered. So the principal idea here is we're just going to go up and down this field and pick up all the straw. Fairly straightforward. Shouldn't take us a huge amount of time, but you know, we will do that. And let's make a start. So let's get this wind wire turned on. So we're using the Nadal, as I've kind of mentioned before when we've done, how much of that has that got? Left a little bit, but that's fine. When we've used this for grass, it's been fairly straightforward. This is for the straw. As you can see, it's making sure we're working a couple of rows. We can use this to great effect to pick up straw for us and basically make short work of this field. The combine did a very nice, neat job on here, which was really quite cool. We're going to we're basically going to go by rows, take it 2 rows at a time and then clean up the ends. Fairly straightforward task, really. It shouldn't take us too long, I hope, to do this. We will probably get quite a bit of straw off this field, I think. Just the way this has been mounted up at the end, if you look at these mounds and everything else, it does appear to be quite a lot of straw. And we've just done one row here and we're getting 70 plus K, so there is definitely going to be a lot of straw for us to pick up. I'm going to turn around. I'm kind of not going to bother with the GPS mod on this. It is literally about just making sure we pick up all of this. Getting the rows done in an efficient manner. So we just clean up the ends when when we've done the main body. I think that would be the best way. Very much a similar way to the way we do the grass and cherry hills. So this will be pretty quick. You see we're already well over 100,000 litres of straw here. So we do need to keep an eye out for strain. Don't leave anything in the field. Once we've cleared this field, we will basically set this up to manure. Sorry, I'm brain had gone completely there for a moment. Yeah, we will be basically dropping manure down on the field to essentially fertilise stage 1 of the field, as it were. We will then run stage 2 by actually we will be using slurry to cultivate this field. We'll actually be purchasing the homer shortly after, well, basically once we've set the field up with the manure spreader, we will purchase a homer with the slurry tanker and the slurry cultivator, and we will use that to do the second stage on this field as we cultivate it. This field's been ploughed before, so we don't need to worry about ploughing. Okay, we are actually full, so I'm just going to reverse back to the beginning of this section. Hopefully, we really did go a long way. We are kind of stuck in there. I just realised we haven't actually turned forward either. I am going to just reset my the windrower here. Basically, just a little trick I do. I drop the windrower down where I was working. That way, I can quickly pick it up and just get moving in the spot that I was. So we filled up this trailer already. That was really quick. 2 rows really. Luckily, the drop-off place we're going to use is literally just here. So this is the actual thing we've actually plopped down. So it's a very straightforward placeable system for sort of storage. It's a case of we just drop off here. And this will take all of our stuff, and then when we want to fill up again, we just drive underneath the little funnel there, and we select the appropriate item, and it will fill us up. That is that. Quite crafty, and it's a nice and small footprint on it as well, which is really good. We did have a different hay and similar storage loft that I quite often use, but it is really quite big and takes a lot of space, and I didn't really want to use that on that location, so you just fill up, take up too much space, and we wouldn't be able to move around that lot. That one is really compact, and as a result, very good at small, tiny space. I was literally considering finding another spot, kind of working on that to actually use that to I'll say another location, but that was, we do need to lower the windrower. So we're back going again, picking up more straw, and what we will do is, while I complete this, we'll put this on a bit of a time lapse, and we can go from there. So with that, we'll see you in a minute or two. Okay, well we're back sort of onto the last row of the vertical rows. We'll do the headlands as it were in a minute or two, but we've actually done a couple of unloads whilst we've been sort of going forth as it were. So here we are, and yes, so we are moving along quite nicely. We just need to sort of tidy up at the ends. I'm just wondering actually how much we are full, so I don't think we will fill up on these ends as it were. We do have to kind of go a few times through those because there is quite a bit there. But we should be good. What I'm going to do is try and turn around. Just going to lift the windrower up a minute. I kind of want to swing around and down. Right, so let's get these horizontal rows dealt with. As I say, there isn't, because we've taken chunks out of this. This is just really a case of clean-up exercise. And I don't think I seem to go really slowly. We're going uphill. So we've got what, probably 4 rows that we've got kind of clean up bits to do on the ends. Need to turn around. I don't mind leaving little bits like that. I mean, there's quite a lot here, so I don't want to lose all of this. I would say there's well, there might be tens of thousands of litres as it were in these, but it's not as if it is. We're going to have made the best part of maybe about 600,000, maybe even 100,000. I think we've done 600,000 already. We did 2 drop-offs. So yeah, I think we've done 600,000. This will be the best part of 800,000 litres. So we're doing pretty well. And this straw, we're going to drop this into. So this will get dropped into the BGA, get him up and running again, and the rest of it will go into the composter. So we just need to clean up these messy bits. We can catch all of this in one go, which we can't, unfortunately. I was hoping I could get that little bit there. Well, that's fine. We can just do this and run it down the other end and do the same. And we will have all of the bits. And we can just lift this up so we move a bit quicker. So we've got so much. We're 8% full. The straw is going to go into the BGA, it's going to go into the composter, it's going to get us up and running. We've got straw for our animals if needed, so we can take some of this down to the farm. So that is the beauty of this, is that we have straw for our animals too. We've got a lot of straw for a lot of uses. We have this basically able, we're able to sort of do quite a bit with this. So there's lots of things we can use the straw for. So it's good to have it. It's good to have as much as you can get, really. There are lots of uses, of course, the TMR as well, feed, bedding, all kinds of uses for the straw. It's one of the great things about it, so versatile, so useful. So what we'll do, as I say, we'll finish this up, drop this into that little storage, which we might take, if this is a 200,000 litres, I'll just take it down to the actual farm. Thinking about it, could actually be, we'll return this tractor, we'll return it full, and that way we don't have to transport some down later. Use what we've got in there and the stuff up here, put this into the main farm, which is a good plan. So what we'll do is, once we finish this, obviously we won't take the tractor down there just yet. I will just unload a little bit into the BGA and the composter. I want to get the messed that up, didn't I? I sort of swing round and just completely missed the whole section, and in the turn basically completely lost pickup as well. So we aren't, yeah, we probably won't make 200,000. We might. It's going to be close. It's 190,000 as it is. Yeah, there's not enough scraggly bits in the field to actually finish up, so oh well. Yeah, these bits are just gonna, it's not enough there, so let's fold up the wind wire. We'll just pop him over. Actually, we'll pop him on this. Actually, we'll drive through this. We'll pop him on this lot over here for the moment, just out of the way, because I'll set the manure spreader off, and then we can sit back a little bit. So we'll just drop him here. So we're going to move him back to the yard with that load. What I'm going to do is I'll just pop this guy. Actually, I will jump into here and we will get this guy started. Manure spreader, and get him running. As I say, he just needs to be running. And yep, he's running, and he's running nicely. He's going to be using up from the tank. So what we need to do quickly, let's visit the shop. And let's purchase the Homer, actually. Let's get that Homer purchased. We need to get him ready. So we'll be using him relatively soon. We will use standard wheels. We will next get the slurry tank. So what we need is this bad boy. And we'll use this bad boy as well. Slightly wider. Oh, where did they go? Okay, so we do need to fill these up. So actually the best place for these is actually on the yard of the farm. So let's reset these. I know it's not get these essentially delivered to the yard. And then we can get everything set up and filled up from the manure on the farm. So that should be down here. So let's this is unfortunately I don't know why, but I reset the reset point and I kind of set it up differently, but it doesn't seem to have worked how I wanted it to. Because basically that is in a really awkward spot. And it's kind of turned that around in the wrong way. That big a problem, because what I can do now is reverse into it this way. Oops. Damn. That's annoying. I literally completely. I don't know how I managed to tab into a different vehicle. I wasn't pressing anything. Okay, so we want the slurry. Refill that slurry tanker whilst we're there. That guy's moving along nicely. Let's nip back up here into this guy. And let's unload some of this. So we've got quite a bit in here. So we should hit start filling. I say this is the function, so we can just skip along until we hit straw. We have 600,000 litres. We can fill this guy up. I do kind of like this idea of the little indicator it's got to show you where the fill point is, but it is kind of obvious anyway. so it's not that necessary. What we'll do is we'll drop some of this into the BGA, and we will then, because we don't have a huge amount of stuff in the composter. I think the composter's full. I can't remember if the composter's full. Actually, let's just take a look. Let's take a look. Right, composter's not full. So what we will do is we will fill the composter up. Getting full to the top, straw. And then we'll drop the rest of this into the reject. Seems fairly straightforward. Gives us both of these are running essentially, and we build up the compost ready for what we need to unload into here. And we also have fuel digestate, so we've got stuff to do the separation to power the thing. So we unload, we make some money as well, which is cool. So that's filled up. What have we got? 40k left, so we'll just leave him here for the moment because we'll finish him off later. But we've got both of these guys up and running. We have that Homer, it's all the way down here. We won't move that just yet. We'll move this closer to when this is finished. And likewise we'll move the this guy back as well, closer to when it's finished. So with that, thank you for watching today. We have just been doing a little bit of field work here on the American Outback, and I will leave you with essentially kind of view of some compost. So yes, thank you for watching. If you found today's episode interesting, please like the video, and if you want to see more of this series and our Cherry Hill series, please subscribe to the channel. And with that, thank you all for watching and have a great day. Thank you and goodbye.